Hey guys, you like my little headband? I'm a unicorn. And all this hair here. Today we have this giant box filled with new products that we're going to be going through. As a matter of fact, I have two. So these are all just new products that I've picked up while I've been out running around. Actually, some of them are still sitting on my desk. So we're just going to do a full face new products that, well, they're new to me. They are new to me. And we're just going to get ready and we're going to chat a little bit about what's going on. I've been missing for a couple of weeks, so I want to fill you in on that. So let's just jump right in here and see what the hell we've got to work with. The first thing I have, this is from Juno & Co. I ordered some of these velvet sponges, the microfiber velvet sponge. I ordered a couple of these from Juno & Co. I think they're $6. Let's just pull out the shit and see. Yeah, they're $6 a piece. And then I ordered a couple sets of lashes as well. These are premium 3D lashes in shade or style Gazelle, and they were $4. And these are lollipop lashes in style Take Me Out, and they were $1. And they come in a stick, like a lollipop. And those are just kind of like natural flare demis or something. So I figured I would try those out. Honestly, guys, I'm not feeling all that well today. I've been a little bit run down, and I just have to go to the grocery store and wash my daughter's car this morning because I made it a bit of a mess. So I'm not going to do lashes, but we will follow up on those later on. Sorry, just throwing those in the lash drawer right now. So the first thing we're going to get into is this Juno & Co. sponge. I'm going to go wet it, and I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. So here's the microfiber sponge all wetted, and spoiler alert, little behind the scenes, I do wash these with soap and then rinse them with micellar water before I use any beauty sponge, just because it's like brushes, you know, they're kind of gross. So we're going to use that today. Let's look in our old box here and see what else we have. We have some Organic Wear Work It BB cream from Physicians Formula. I'm trying to see if I have any primers in here that maybe we have not used yet. I just don't know. This is a little bag I got from ULTA. Like, you spent so much and you got this for free. I think it was like you spent $20 or something and you got this for free. So inside this cute little bag is some makeup remover wipes. These are all ULTA branded, by the way. Some medium brow tint. Some brushes. It looks like a blush brush and an eyeshadow brush. I'm not going to use those. They're short, so they're like travel brushes. There's a gel eyeliner in black. There is a tinted eye primer in satin blush. And this, I think, is like a deluxe sample size. There is a Limitless Lashes Lengthening and Volumizing Mascara. There's a lipstick, a tube lipstick in the color Stay Fierce. A matte makeup setting spray. A little eyeshadow palette. A little bronzer and highlighter palette. And a matte metallic liquid lip. Is that all? Oh, and there's a little coupon in there. So there is no primer in there either. Still not a bad deal. You can spend 20 bucks and you get this little travel kit for free. That is not bad. Okay, what do I got here? Makeup Revolution Hyaluronic Fix Hydrating and Plumping Spray. So, not one there either. Let me see. I've got new products everywhere, guys. I'm sorry that I've been, like, just kind of out of it with you guys. Actually, I don't think I have any new primers, which is kind of sucky. But I do have this, which is relatively new. It is a Strivectin Anti-Wrinkle Line Blurring Perfector. I was gifted this from an app called Influencer. If you don't know what they are, they're an app. You link your social media and you do some surveys and some product reviews, and they send you free products to try. And they just do that. I'm just pushing this in my pores. This is a pore blurring, line blurring, and it does work really well. But anyway, they send you free products to review. I have no idea about how they choose who gets what or the frequency with which people get things. Oh, there's another new thing I have. I have this Morphe eye primer. I've had it, but I've been using it for a little while. I just do not operate at all without an eye primer because I have slightly hooded eyes. Now I know there are girls out there with less, or with like worse than me, but I have slightly hooded eyes, y'all, and sometimes that makes the crease not want to stay, or it makes shadows want to transfer, things like that. So, 'tis what 'tis. Let's see, I don't need real full face today of makeup, so we're going to try out this Work It Tinted Moisturizer. I have some other new foundations here. I have an Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation stick. I'm in shade Porcelain. Actually, it's a bit light for me, which is odd. It doesn't really happen. I must have got some sun. And then the Hourglass Vanish stick in Cream. Can I even show you this? So I have both of those that I use when I want more of a heavier makeup day. So we're going to try this. This is in shade Light Medium. This is what it looks like. So we're just going to go for it. And we're going to try this sponge. This actually looks a bit dark, so let's hope the moisturizer side is real. Okay, so this kind of smells like Play-Doh. And I found this at Ulta. Sometimes I just go in there when I'm bored and I just roam around and try to find new things. So we have this sponge, and it's been, oh boy. My color might be a little off. We might look like a Oompa Loompa today. Oh, it's blending in fairly well since it's a moisturizer. Good, good, good. I forgot what I was talking about now. Yeah, I go into Ulta sometimes just to blow off some steam and look around for new stuff, old stuff, just interesting stuff. And that's where I found my unicorn little headband. Because Ulta was having a great sale just a couple days ago. It's like buy two, get two free of all of their Ulta products. So that was good. I'll make sure we're blended under here. It's a bit darker than my skin tone. Just a bit. Not like, you know, okay, in this light, this makes this side look really white, but it's not that white. I think it's just a shadow, really. Because in person, it doesn't look as off. So, look, it looks funny today. It's okay. As you can see, there's something crazy going on with my hair. I did something to my hair. And I'm not quite ready to reveal yet. And I've been wearing these wigs for a while. So yeah, we're just gonna rock this wig today, and I'll show it to you in the end. It's a fairly high-end synthetic. I'm not a fan of synthetic wigs, but this one isn't bad. This one is not bad at all. Okay, so here's a microfiber sponge. You guys could see how much product I put on my face. This is hard compared to like my Beauty Blender or my Flower Beauty or even my Real Technique sponge. I haven't, honestly guys, I've abandoned this. I've been using the Flower Beauty sponge for the longest. I also have an Eco Tools one I've been playing with. A lot of you recommended this sponge and said it was really great, and it is good. I wouldn't say it's better or worse than the Real Techniques, and I'm more of a fan of those than the actual Beauty Blenders, believe it or not. This goes on okay. I don't see that it does anything different than my other sponges. It feels weird, and it doesn't feel wet on your fingers, so that's strange. But it doesn't do anything different, magnificent, wonderful. It doesn't apply faster, doesn't, like, I see no difference. Honestly, guys, it's a sponge. Not impressed. I'm not unimpressed. I'm just, I got my makeup on. That's about all I've got right now. Since this is a tinted moisturizer, I don't really feel the need to set it. I don't want my face to get too dry. And it's not sticky or tacky in any sense at all. It honestly just feels like my face, so I feel like we're good there. I did get a couple other products over here that you haven't seen. Actually, I have a lot of products that you haven't seen yet, so yeah. Alright, let's go into some eyes. Actually, before we do that, we're going to put something on my lips, because they're a little, just, I don't know, they feel dry and kind of crusty. So this is the Lip Injection Extreme from Too Faced. So that's what that is, and it's just a gloss. It's supposed to be a plumping gloss. I don't notice, honestly, a lot of the plumping effect. I've had this before. It smells delicious. It does slightly tingle for like 45 seconds maybe. And then it's just ultra moisturizing. If you guys have followed me long, you know I have a deal with like my anxiety and dry lips, and since I received this injury here, my lips stay a little bit more dry, which is really strange. But I'm going to dump some things on the desk while we're talking. But it's good. I like it. Nothing strange or crazy or outstanding or unbelievable about it. It doesn't give me ultra plump like lip injection style lips. It really just forms a good base for lipstick and adds a little bit of extra moisture in there. Let's move on to some eyes. And I know I said we weren't getting crazy today, but I have a couple of things. So first of all, I have this, I just got this Ofra Pro Palette, and it's the Free Spirit, and I set it on my desk, so of course it has makeup on it. It's a Free Spirit palette. So when you open it up, almost dropped it, almost lost it. It has this amazing mirror, but it has all of these products here, eyeshadows, bronzer, these are blushes, bronzer, contour shades, which are really small, but you can also use them as eyeshadows, banana powder, Rodeo Drive highlighter, and then this is the Beverly Hills highlighter. And these are all, this is a magnetic palette. So all of these pans will pop out. You can, let me see if I can actually, yeah. It's a magnetic palette. So all of the pans pop out so you can replace them. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So, and in essence, if you don't like some of the shades and you want to travel, you can remove some of them and put in some of your favorites. So, let's just do that today. Well, we're not going to rearrange palette. Let's just use the palette today. The only thing I see that it doesn't really have is a light matte base, which most days I like. So I'm just going to use the banana powder and set my primer. Just kind of even out my lids a little bit. So if you guys have been wondering where my stupid little videos have been for the past couple of weeks, I know that I've fallen off. And there are a few of you that really enjoy watching me in my adventures with makeup and listening to me ramble. Sorry, I think I got some in my eye. Or I just poked my eye. I don't honestly know. But I think we're okay. We're gonna live. My grandma passed away September 11th. She left us. And honestly, it was her time. I love her. She practically raised me. She was pretty much my mom. I'm also going to go into the Norvina palette, guys, because I did get this and I am loving this. So this isn't completely new, but I haven't introduced it to you yet. We're just going to use Incense, which is, I'm sure you're all familiar with it, this shade right here. She practically raised me. My mom didn't want me when I was younger. And my grandma was not only my rock, she was my wings. She encouraged me in every aspect of my life. She also pulled a little bit of the smackdown when it was needed. But she's also the reason that I have a love for makeup. I remember being a little girl and my grandma having these little Rubbermaid drawers on wheels. I don't know if you guys all remember those. They still have them now, but they're like 3 drawers high and they're plastic and they have drawers on them and you can kind of wheel them all around. She had those in her bathroom and she had it loaded up with makeup. Now my grandma, in all of my years of life, I only saw her wear one shade of lipstick. Never anything else. But the woman had a stash. Most of it I remember Mary Kay and Avon. And those little tiny lipstick tube samples. And giant Avon eyeshadow palettes. I remember growing up with those and playing with those. And that's kind of where this evolved from, if you were ever interested. So we just kind of buffed that over our crease. I really need to work on my lighting, y'all. If you guys can suggest some good lights, I would appreciate it. Because I need some. Let's, I want to use some fun shades from each of these, but I don't have the fun inside me today. So let's just do a basic. We're going to dip into the shade Volatile in the Norvina palette now. With my lovely Moda Pro crease brush. I'm just cleaning it off a little here because I was lazy and I didn't clean it last time I used it. So we're just going to dip into Volatile. I've seen a lot of mixed reviews on this palette. But y'all, I am so glad I got it. Something people don't understand. Or, I think they understand, they just try to kind of have something to say. There has to be positives and negatives about everything out there. And, some people just don't like this. I absolutely hate that Anastasia labels their palettes as eyeshadows, it says eyeshadow. Anybody who's used her products, from the Modern Ren palette, the Mario palette, through Subculture, through Soft Glam, Norvina, or even the new one that's coming out, which I don't think I'm going to get, guys, because honestly, it's beautiful. I love the case on it. Some of the shades, some of the shimmer shades are amazing, but for the most part, I have those shades somewhere else, and it's a lot of money. We're coming up on Christmas. I have teenagers, so I'm probably not going to buy it right away. But These are not eyeshadows, y'all. These are not eyeshadows in the true form. These are pressed pigments. And people just don't, they either don't want to believe that, don't want to accept it, or they just want to keep causing some kind of, oh my god, drama, somebody listen to me. It is what it is. We live in that type of world, so we just buffed volatile over our outer corners and deepened up the crease a little bit. Now I think we're going to put Norvina away. Sorry, honey bear, love ya. Mwah. And now we've got all of these fun shades, and as much as I would love to dip into this blue or this turquoise, I'm not going to do that today. I'm actually going to use Rodeo Drive, and I'm just going to pat it into my lid space here. I love this color. I love the formula. You see, I'm patting it, and I'll make note to that later. I'm just patting it over my lid space. And then I'm going to take my other finger and just, a clean finger, and just pat it on the edges to blend it out. And then we have a wow. Yeah. But anyway, I love those because they are so pigmented. You could do so much to them, but you have to have the right expectations going in. So, now with this Rodeo Drive, does not work in the slightest as a highlight color for me. It's just too gold. Girl's too white over here. It's just too gold. As an eyeshadow, beautiful, stunning. And now the reason that I'm making mention of pat this out, I'm just like everyone else. I watch videos out there, you know, and I see people like complaining about shimmer shades and, well, they rub them in their crease and there's fallout, or they're not getting the pigment they want, or they just don't blend. You know, there's just something, right? But shimmer shades, if you rub them, you're dulling their capacity. You're completely changing the texture of the shadow, so you're going to get a different result. I love patting them in because you don't alter the texture at all. You just kind of pat, 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 and it goes on as vibrant, and you can build it up. And then I use a clean finger just to tap out the edges where I want it to blend, because sometimes you don't need to add more shadow. Especially if you're darker and kind of going for this smoky type thing, you know, you don't need to add more shadow. Sometimes it's just dispersing what is already there. And that's okay. I am going to take a Marshall clean blending brush, and I'm just going over the edges. No product, just buffing out the edges here. Just, you know, softening those. So, anyways, I love this palette. I think it's $79. That's a lot, but the quality of the bronzer in here is good. Now, it is warmer. It's a warmer bronzer. I absolutely love this highlighter, and Rodeo Drive's great as an eyeshadow. The blushes are good. The contour shades are great. I have to have a cooler contour shade, so this shade, French Mocha. Sorry, I couldn't read. French Mocha is perfect for a contour shade for me. We're not going to be contouring today because I'm being a lazy bitch, y'all. I just knew I wanted to talk to you guys. Sorry, I'm just pulling things out of this box. I've just been piling things up to talk to you guys about. So, yeah. There's that. Okay, I'm not going to contour today. I do have a couple new bronzers. There's the one in the Ofra. I also got the Ulta matte bronzer and the Wet n Wild You're Dragging Me Down bronzer. So I will tell you, I kind of tried both of these out. The Wet n Wild, I think it's $3.99 or $4.99. Let me show you. It has a little dragon in it. It's beautiful. It's just a little too warm for me. So I have to wait till I get a tan, or I'm looking for something super warm in order to use that or whatever. And then this Ulta matte bronzer is great. It's a little bit powdery. I always use my Morphe RG, that's an 8. RG8 brush when I'm bronzing and whatnot. But it's actually great. It's actually showing up kind of warm on my monitor right now, so. But it's one of my favorites. Now my all-time favorite is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. But sometimes I just like to mix it up. So, you know, try something new. So that's what we're doing. We're using that today. It doesn't smell like anything. Like, it smells like nothing. So, you know, whatever. But I think the smell is why I really love the butter bronzer. Other than it's a great formula. Got a little fluff on my forehead there. Then we're going to use the Ulta Mineral Blush as well. This is in shade Calla Lily. It looks like it's a little bit satin, but when you put it on, it really isn't. So it's just a good kind of mauve-y peach, but it's light. It's not dark. So it's one of my ultimate favorite colors for blush for myself. Well, there we are. What else do we have in here, y'all? I have so much stuff that I've just acquired, and I know I have some new brow stuff somewhere. You guys, I've got the Superhero Mascara from Ulta for birthday gift. I have Bite Beauty from Sephora for birthday gift. Oh, Lord, y'all. I also went clearance shopping at Ulta and got this L'Oreal Infallible Liquid Lip. It's in shade Red Fatale. Oh my god, I can't wait until I have an excuse to use this lip. Cannot wait. It's so gorgeous. But, okay, so this is a brow tint, so we don't have anything really fantastically new for our brows. So I'm just going to use my Browsings. This is my go-to powder in shade 3 for my brows, because I'm looking like I don't have any today. You know, my brows are just naturally really light. I get a lot of shit for it because I won't make them super dark or huge. I'm actually okay with my natural brow size and shape. I just like to darken them up because they disappear on my face. But I don't go super dark with them. So yeah. Anyways, I lost all my spoolies, y'all. Okay. There we go. Nice and beautiful. Alright, let's go ahead and try out this brow tint in medium. Can't overdo brows, right? It's just a natural little tiny spoolie like everything else. In the monitor it kind of showed off a little ashy, but it's really not. It's kind of a neutral. It's not warm. It's not ashy, but it's just kind of there. It distributes a decent amount of product. I wouldn't say it's too much product. But I just did both brows without dunking my wand back in there. So I would definitely say start with a light hand when you first attempt these products until you know them. That's always kind of my motto. Light hand, light hand. Okay, I don't think we're going to try anything else in this Ulta bag right now. I have so many liners here. Let's see. We have an Ulta Liquid Matte in Teal Pearl. I love super bright eyeliners, but at the same time, I never use them. So that's what that looks like. Absolutely stunning color. Good fine tip. Might be okay. I need to do something fun to use this. We'll see. We stick it in there. I also got a new classic felt tip liner in black because you can never have too many of those. Let's see. You guys, I also got these. These were on clearance. They're the Catrice Liquid Metal Eyeshadows. It's a set of 3. This one's more of a cool toned silver. This is a warm toned bronze. And this is a cool toned kind of goldy bronze. So, and these are actually pretty damn amazing. They work pretty cool. And they're pretty cool pressed into the pan. They actually feel pretty cool. And they do last for quite a while. So what am I looking for? What am I looking for? Did I sing that song? I don't know. Okay, so at some point Marshalls, I got this quick dry liquid eyeliner, and it's got an eye on it. I don't even know what brand it is. It was a whole whopping $2.99. It's black. It's got like some kind of Asian writing there. I don't know. Let's just see. So it looks like this. And the wand is not quite as thin. It's quite, it smells like paint. It's quite black. So we have that option. I also have this SEPHORA gel liner. I can't get it out of the box. Okay. Oh, it's in purple. I forgot that I don't know why my purples look blue on my screen. Yeah, it's in the shade Killer Queen. Ooh. Actually, it looks quite nice. But this is not a purple look, y'all. So we're not going to be using a purple liner today. So I think we'll stick with this and just line some lines. See how it goes. I know, don't pull your eye, but I'm doing it anyway. I'm not even making a wing, y'all. I'm just lining. It's not so bad. Still feels wet. It said it was quick dry, so I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so I noticed going to this eye without dipping back in, it does feel a lot drier, and it's a lot harder to work with. So maybe it is quick drying, and y'all, and just like shaky and messed up that eye. Fuck it, I don't even care anymore. It's that kind of a day already. It's okay though. I ain't mad at you. Alright. We are lined. We're good. As far as application and drying, it's good. I don't know how long it's going to wear. I'm wiping it off my hand here. It wipes off fairly easy, and it didn't bleed on my hand, so that's a good thing. Well, what do we got left here to do? What do we got to do? I don't really want to wear lipstick today, y'all, so I think we might just go with basic, what we're wearing on the lips right now. So for mascara, we're going to use the Hourglass Caution mascara. And if y'all see a theme with these mascaras, for real, I don't like buying big things of mascara unless I know that I like them. My eyes are ultra sensitive. So I buy the trial size. This was like 14. The normal one's like 28. And who really uses all of a mascara anyway? So that's kind of my thought. Like, you will always see me with the travel size mascaras. Number one, if I put it in my purse, it's probably lost. And number two, I'm just a cheap little bitch, guys. I love to shop, but I'm on a budget, you know? Like, I have a family support. I'm a single mom, which is fine, but at the same time, like, I have one income. I support 3 people, so, and we all have expensive habits. My son is a video gamer and he plays basketball and he's also in ROTC. So those are all expensive ass habits. My daughter is a photographer and she's getting ready to graduate high school in just a couple of months and go to college. So that's expensive. And this doesn't look bad, guys. Is it phenomenal and amazing and like the best thing since sex? No. But it's okay. I'm not even going to do bottom lashes today. So we have that, and now we need highlighter. This is something I'm excited about. This is an SEPHORA highlighter, and it's in the shade Pillow Talk. Guys, I was late to the game on these SEPHORA highlighters. I thought, oh, it's just another powder highlighter. No, they're a gel to powder formula. Hello, Lucy. Like, amazing. And that's why I love that Beverly Hills highlighter so much. It's so amazing. The formula is amazing. They're just absolutely beautiful. So I'm just using my Luxie brush. It's a Luxie 522. Y'all see me use this all the time. Hello, Lucy. I'm just fluffing it. I'm just, like, even on a day when your girl is just doing grocery shopping, we got to have the glow. Always. Even on my no makeup days, I might have got a little carried away in there. See what I can do. Ah! Okay. I have to have highlighter, no matter what. So yeah, it's good. We just do the nose. So I put a dot right here between my eyes. And right there. And I just use my finger to kind of smooth them down. And this is a little bit too cool tone for the eyeballs with what I've got going on, but we're doing it anyway. So I didn't even care because I feel like my life is complete now that I found this highlighter. So we must embrace it. Okay, so there's our face, guys. Now I'm gonna, oh, I was out at the hair store, the wig store the other day, and I found this. It's called Ebon, New York. It's air-powered matte finishing spray. It's an aerosol, kind of like the Morphe one, which I can't get my fucking hands on. I'm gonna have to order it, so whatever. But I found it works actually really well. So we're going to become human again and fix up this hair. I'll be right back with you. Alright guys, we are back. Look at all this hair! Actually, I love this wig. I just wish it was a little more tame. As I said before, it is a synthetic wig and not human hair, but it's a lace front. It has the Berber hairs. And I have honestly done nothing but stick it on. I haven't glued it down. I haven't done anything, honestly. I threw it on and I cut the lace. And that's been my life. So I'm just gonna kind of throw it into a low pony back here. And off to the store we're going. Because, yes, I have to go to the grocery store, so, you know, they're little people. Well, they're not even little, but they depend on me to feed them, so we must do that. Anyways, thank you guys for coming back. If you have tried any of these products, let me know what you think, and let me know if there are any products that you want me to try. I'm actually going to work on keeping you up with videos now. Got to get life back to normal. And so we're going to try. We're going to do our best. I make no promises because Lord only knows life keeps getting in my way. But I will be out of town on vacation. Actually, I say vacation, but really I'm running away. I might not come back. If I can get away with it. I am actually going on vacation October 11th. So I will actually just be off the continent, honestly. So if there are any videos that you want to see, if you want to see a vlog of that, let me know. I don't know if I'm going to take my camera or not. I'm going to try to pre-film some videos for you so that we don't miss each other too much. And for now, that's all I've got. Thanks guys. Bye.